DIY hog lights. Alright, here's how we're going to make our DIY hog lights, wildlife lights. This is a little, just a LED deck light with a solar. It's got a motion sensor, and it's got a button right here. It's three different modes. So in my area, the hogs are predominantly nocturnal. Very rarely do I have hogs that come in right at sunrise or sunset, but occasionally they do. But 99% of the time, the hogs in my area, they're nocturnal. So what I have here is a solar film kit. Get off of Amazon or whatever. And it's just, all it is green solar tent. And that's how I make my hog lights. I make them cheap, and I can make a bunch of them. Because if you go and price hog lights at the store, they're really expensive. So I make my own. That roll of tent, man, you could do a ton of lights. Alright, so I got the sticky adhesive off. We'll set that to the side there. What you're going to do is just put it directly over your LED lights. Start from the center. And work any air bubbles out. Do the creases here. Okay, once it's good and stuck to your LED lights, the next thing I like to do is just remove the protecting film off of here, because if you go to cut it, it makes it very difficult for you to remove that protecting film off the tent itself. Use the razor blade to try to get it on that crease, just get a little bit started. There we go. Take the outer layer off. That's only needed to take out the air bubbles. Now the air bubbles are done, we're going to trim. And just follow the outside of the LED light there. Apply a little bit of pressure, not a whole lot. It's not a really thick tent. And once you got the 360 all the way around, I think I have it. I don't know. Did I get this side? I think so. You peel off the edge. And that's it. You got your homemade hog light. And like I said, it's got 3 different modes. It's got this right here was shipped from the factory. Peel that off. And it's ready to go. Now in the box, when you order these lights, this particular light, they give you a double-sided tape. What I like to do is put a super magnet on the back of them. And the reason why I like to do a super magnet on the back of them is because I'm able to remove the light and then you know, reposition it. Say I have some lights that are on the east or west side or the south side, but the lights on the north side don't get charged as much. I can swap them out, and then I can also reposition the light on the feeder. I can put up higher or lower, left or right. You can't do that if you use the backing tape on here. So I like to use these super magnets. So what I do is I peel this sticker off on the back here. Try to get all the adhesive I can. This will come out pretty good. That's all I need right there. What I do is I'm gonna set this to the side for a second, and I'm gonna mix up a small batch of epoxy. I like to take Gorilla Glue epoxy. Mix that epoxy up real good. Take about that much, just a small amount. Doesn't take much. Apply it to the back of the light here. Take a super magnet, put it down on there, and make little swirls. Make sure you get that epoxy everywhere where that super magnet's at. And give it about 15-20 minutes to dry. And there you go. Hog Light made. Super cheap. Whole lot cheaper than buying Hog Lights in the store. More versatile too for me. I mean, if you don't want to use the if you want to use the double side tape on your application, that may work. It gives you a place to screw the light into a tree or a post. Use it that way as well. I'll get these charged up and I'll show you how they work. DIY Hog Lights. Beautiful evening here in South Texas. So there's two lights that stay dim, and then as you approach the feeder, They're all 4 come the brightness. The brightness stays on for 15 seconds. You've got multiple hogs. They'll be turning these lights on. You'll have plenty of time to make your shot. Plenty of light to see your shot. Really cheap. Less than $40 to make 8 of these lights. Beautiful evening in South Texas.